children, welcome to my channel Happy Learning Mathematics. So today we will be learning the 21st chapter in your maths textbook, which is ratios. So under this lesson we will be learning 4 important topics, which are terms of the ratio, simplifying ratios, then finding equivalent ratios, then at last distributing in ratios. These first 3 topics are already you might have learned in grade 6, but anyway I am going to summarize that as well in order to understand this lesson better. So let's move on to the first topic, which is terms of the ratio. So in order to explain this, I have illustrated something like this. Okay, so I have 3 bottles of water, 1 liter bottles of water in here, and as well as 1 liter bottles, 2 bottles of fruit juice. So this is water and this is a fruit juice. Now I am going to mix this 5 bottles in order to prepare a consumable fruit drink. So you know, in order to prepare fruit drink, we mix ingredients, right? Water and the juice. So I am going to write this in ratio. So let's write the ratio of water to the juice in the fruit drink. So amount of water is 3 and the amount of fruit juice mixed in here is 2. So remember, when you write ratios, you are not supposed to put the units in here. That's the first rule. Even though the units are there, whatever the units, you don't write when you are writing in ratio. As well as all the units must be same in order to write the ratio. So if this is given in liters and if this is given in milliliters, you cannot directly write the numbers. If they are convertible to the same unit, you should convert all the units to same, then only you can write the ratio in here. So here in this case, both the units are same. All are given in liters, 3 liters and 2 liters. So we are writing directly as 3 to 2. Now you can read this ratio as 3 to 2. Or else 3 is to 2. So both ways are correct. You can read it as 3 to 2 or 3 is to 2. So now here the terms of the ratio are 3 and 2. So here we have 2 terms. So you can have more than a term in the ratios. Not only 2, you can have 3 or 2 or more terms in a ratio. So that's it under the terms of ratio. So let's move on to the next topic, which is simplifying the ratio. Simplifying the ratios. So remember, when you simplify a ratio, I am taking the example 10 to 5. You check for the common factors for all the terms in the ratio. So here we have 2 terms which are 10 and 5. For this you need to check whether there are any terms in here. So here factors in here, common factors. So for 10 and 5, 5 is the only common factor. Factor is what? Factors are actually the number which can divide these numbers without a remainder. So 5 is the only factor. So you have to divide by that factor in order to simplify a ratio. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So now we have simplified this ratio. Now to give you another example, I'm going to write another ratio, 12 to 4 to 8. Now look here, we have 3 terms in this specific ratio, which are 12, 4 and 8. For this, we will write the common factors first. So what are the common factors which will divide all 3 numbers without a remainder? They are 2, then 4. Am I right? 2 and 4 will divide all 3 numbers without a remainder. But you must divide by the highest common factor only, highest value. So this is the highest common factor. So do not divide by 2, so divide it by 4. 12 divided by 4, 4 divided by 4, and then 8 divided by 4. So the answer is 3 to 1 to 2. So did you all understand how to simplify the ratio in here? See? So remember, you should find the common factors and divide by the highest common factor. So the next heading under ratio, we will be learning about equivalent ratios. So on the equivalent ratio, I am going to give you a quick examples here. I have kept 2 green color sticks and I have 3 red color sticks in here. So the number of green to red stick is 2 to 3. Now I am going to double the number of sticks in each color. That means I am doubling the amount of the previous amount. Right? So this is, now here we have 4 green sticks and we have 6 red sticks. Now how did we get this number? We have doubled, that means we have multiplied both the terms by 2. Isn't it? As you can see, now 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 2 is 6. So this is an equivalent ratio for 2 to 3. To give you another example, I am keeping thrice the amount and 3 times the previous amount. Okay, so here I have kept 3 pair, 3 times the previous amount, and here also I have kept 3 pairs on green as well. So as you can see now, the amount of green color sticks are 6 and amount of red color sticks are 9. Now how did we get this? We have multiplied the amount by 3. So this is also an equivalent ratio. So to sum up, this is known as equivalent ratio. This is how we find equivalent ratio. So I have multiplied it with 2 and got 4 to 6. Here I have multiplied with 3 and got 6 to 9. So you can get as many equivalent ratios for a specific ratio. So it doesn't have to be always multiplied by 2 or 3 only. You can multiply with any number, but all the terms must be multiplied with the same number. So my dear children, the next heading you will be learning is distributing in ratios. So up to now what you have learned is actually a summary of grade 6. So now we are going to learn what belongs to the grade 7 syllabus. So for this, I have going to explain it through the questions only. So this is the question here. So the first question is, the ingredients to make 3 kg of a cake, butter, sugar and flour were mixed into the ratio of 1 to 2 to 3. Find the mass of each ingredient in the cake. So here first we will write the given data like this. So always make sure to summarize what is given in the question. So here, so when they are making a cake, they used to mix ingredients, each ingredients in a specific ratio. Especially for a cake, you have to mix a certain quantity only to get a properly done cake. So here they are mixing cake, butter and sugar. I am writing the first letter only. So this is actually a summary. So you can write it like this. So cake to butter to sugar, the quantity is mixed in 1 to 2 to 3. Now what has been given here is the ingredients to make 3 kg of a cake. That means the total weight is going to be 3 kilograms, which is 3000 grams. 1 kilogram is 1000 grams. So 3 kilogram is 3000 grams. Now what have been asked is, find the mass of each ingredient. So each means you have to find all three separately. Cake, then for butter, and then for flour. Right. Now let's proceed with the method in order to find this. Now as you can see, the total is given, the cake, mass of cake, butter and flour has been asked. So here first you need to find the total parts of the ratio. Now as you know, these are terms of the ratio. So first step is going to be, you need to find the total parts. Total parts is adding all three terms together. Total parts, which is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. So the 6 parts belongs to 3000 grams. So we are going to find amount of one part. So what do? You divide 3000 by 6. So when you divide it, you will get 500 grams. You can do long division if you want. So here I converted into grams in order to divide it easily. So that's why we are getting the unit in grams as well. So it's 500 grams for each part. So since we have found for each part the amount of each part here, now it will be easier for you all to find all three separately. So one part contains 500 gram means cake contains one part in here. So cake contains one part, which is 500 gram. Mass of cake equals 500 grams. Why? It itself is one part. So second one is mass of the butter. So butter contains two parts. So 500 into 2, which is 1000 grams. 1000 grams. And the last one is mass of the flour. Mass of flour. Here flour contains 3 parts, so 500 grams into 3, which is 1500 grams. So this is how you find. So make a quick note like this in order to do the sum easily. So now let's move on to another example. So this is question number 2. Okay, let's read the question first. The ratio of black balls to green balls in a box is 3:2. If the number of green balls are 12, find the total number of balls. Okay, so let's mark the data in here. A summary of the question. So when you write this, you will get a clear idea of it. You will understand the question and you will write it down. So please write a summarized version like this. So the ratio of black. So black I am denoting with B and green can be denoted with G. The ratio is 3:2. Now what have been given is number of green balls are 12. So the given one is green, which is 12 balls. What have been asked is find the total number. So the asked one is total. I'll put a question mark there. Now let's write this. So green balls have been given. So that means 2 parts are 12 balls. So 2 parts of the ratio is equals to 12 balls. Am I right? Here green contains 2 parts. 2 parts is equals to 12 balls. So the amount of 1 part. So what do you do? In order to find the amount of 1 part, you divide 12 by 2. So divide by the given ratio. The given is green. Green's one is 2 parts. So divide by 2, which is 6 balls. Now you have found for 1 part. Now it's easy to find the total number of parts. So what I've been asked is total. So 1 part is 6 balls. So total, first we will find total parts. Total parts is 3 plus 2. Total ratio, that means. So you have to add the terms of the ratio, which is 5. So total amount will be 5. 1 contains 6, so 5 contains 5 times 6, which is 30 balls. It's very easy, isn't it? See, you have to divide by the given part and multiply what has been with what has been asked. Okay, so this is the second example. So the given is 1 term and asked for the total. In the previous question, they gave the total and asked for you to find each term separately. Now let's move on to the third example. So these are under distributing into ratios. So the third one, let's read the question first. The ratio of students in a class doing art, music and dance as subject is 3 to 5 to 2. So you know you have optional subject in your classes, right? So the amount of number of children doing each subject is, the ratio is 3 to 5 to 2. If the number of students who are doing music is 15, so the given is what? Number of students who are doing music. Find the number of children who are doing dance as a subject. So the given is music. What have been asked is number of children who are doing dance. So let's summarize this question here. So first let's write the ratio of art to music to dance. 3 to 5 to 2. If you want, you can write the whole word itself. Okay, doesn't matter. So what have been given is art. Those who are doing art as a subject, music, right? Those who are doing music as a subject is 15. What have been asked is find the number of children who are doing dance as a subject. So the question is for dance. Now I have written the summary of it. Now let's move on to the question. Right, workings is, now first we'll write the parts. Amount of, for music we have 5 parts. Amount of 5 parts is 50. See, I'm circling what has been given. See, this has been given for us. So amount of 5 parts is 15. We are going to find number of students for each part. Number of students of one part, which is 15 divided by 5. 3. So one part of a ratio contains 3 students. Now let's find the number of students who are doing dance. So number of students who are doing dance. So dance, there are 2 parts. So one part is equal to 3. So 2 parts is equal to 3 times 2, which is 6 number of students. So hope you all did understand this, how to distribute among ratios. So here one term is has been given and asked for another term. So these are the 3 types of question you will be asked in 3 different exercises from your textbook. So now you will be able to do all the exercises under the 21st chapter of your lesson. Hope you all did understand. Feel free to ask any of your doubts in the comment section. I am happy to reply your children. So have a nice day. Bye.